Okay, roll up the sleeves on this one, because I don't know. I don't know.
Just once can I just speak the fucking truth. Listen here,
What you don't understand?
What is going on, guys? It's Dan here back with another video, and in this video, we got some kind of crazy stuff to talk about. There we go. Okay, so, we're getting to some amendment constitution rights and stuff like that, so if you're uncomfortable with that, let me know. I'm gonna let you know how to watch this video. That's about it. We're gonna talk about Virginia. So it popped up saying that the Virginia governor was going to have has the ability to use the National Guard to take the weapons or firearms. We'll use that one, I guess is a better term. To take the firearms of citizens that who don't abide by this new law that they want to push. Now, again, I am very limited on this information, so this is poor on my regard, but more or less just kind of like headlining news. But the thing that caught my eye, and I even checked on Reddit to see what other people thought, and I thought it was interesting, but the governor wanted to use the National Guard basically to go and collect weapons. Now here's where the conflict has arisen. It's totally middle ground. I'm not in charge of anything or anybody. I am a lowly private in the military. Brand new also, so this is not like, this is what we should do. Totally not that. Totally not that. I'm just making that very clear. Very clear. Here's the contradiction that we're running into as people or soldiers in the National Guard. You have two options. You have to follow orders. That's what we do. We're soldiers. We're meant to follow orders. It's what we do. It's what we're paid to do. It's to follow orders given by our chain of command. We are also sworn to protect the Constitution to the best of our ability, to the fullest, because we're the Army. We're fucking awesome. So we have to follow orders. The governor has given our chain of command orders, and for sake of argument, the chain of command says, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to start trying to retrieve these firearms from civilians. And then we're going to go and we can follow those orders, or you can refuse to follow orders. Now, if you refuse to follow orders, you will have to go and talk to your upper chain of command and kind of deal with it that way. There's a whole list of stuff. Well, you get down, you know you're not allowed to be up there. You're not allowed to be up there, you know that. There's a whole list, or literally a chain of command that you have to go through and decides essentially your fate when you don't follow orders, especially direct orders from a senior NCO or an NCR, someone that's just higher ranking above you. Again, here, lowly private, it's like everybody is above me. But the question is, what do you follow? Do you follow the Constitution and say, nope, that is an unlawful order, I'm not going to follow it, and then try to fight it up your chain of command if it would go that far? Or do you follow the chain of command and you possibly, not saying for sure, because I don't know, and possibly, again, not saying for sure, but possibly infringe on the Second Amendment rights of civilians, violating the Constitution that we swore to protect and the freedoms that we're fighting for, essentially? I don't know. I really don't know. This really morphs the question to anyone else who's National Guard along those lines. Anyone along those lines, because I don't know. And again, I can't say, because as someone who's in the military, I am not only bound by the rules given to me by the government and the state, but also by the military. So if I do something wrong, I can get UCMJ'd. Not only so, say I commit a felony. Okay, so not only will I have to deal with a felony in civilian court, but I will also have to deal with that felony and that thing that I did wrong with the military by getting a UCMJ. And they're both pretty bad when it comes to that regard. They're both going to take money and time from you in one way or in the other. But with this one, I thought it was really interesting, and it's really going to be left up to the chain of command. But I was very interested in the way of like, okay, what are we going to do? It's a very interesting way to sit, because as a soldier, you don't really have those rights anymore. You've given up those rights, and that's something that you sign when you sign. I believe it's when you sign your contract. You literally sign your good portion of your rights away by joining the military to get all these, I wouldn't say benefits, I would say benefits, but to be a soldier, you have to give up some of these rights because you have to then follow instructions from other people and things like that. So it's just a weird conglomerate of stuff. What are your thoughts? I'm very, very interested in this one because I don't know how to feel. I have my own opinions, but I'm not allowed to express them because of said rules previously. So, but I am curious if you want to share what you would like to say. I'm like 90% sure my chain of command won't care if I wanted to express my feelings, but I think when it comes to regulations, not from my command, but from like big army, like yeah, no, don't talk about this stuff. It's not your place. I think that's kind of what that is. So let me know in the comments down below, and if there's anything else you want me to talk about that I can try to have an opinion on, or if there's anything you want to know about being in the Army, in the basics of how it gets started. I am fresh out of AIT, so all of my experience is right there. I haven't really done anything like really cool or anything yet, but I'm hoping that will come soon. I hope you guys like this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, forever till the end of time, I'll see you in the next one.